Hello everyone, this is the second video in this AZ-104 series. In the first video, we have seen the Azure management options and we have navigated the portal. This video, we start with Azure Marketplace. When we come to the Microsoft official landing page, it is written about Azure Marketplace is often where you start when creating a new resources in Azure. The marketplace let you to find, try, purchase and provision application and services from hundreds of leading service providers, all certified to run on Azure. So when you make it in a simple language, it is an online shop inside Azure. It's a big online shop inside Azure. It has got ready-made apps, services and solution built by Microsoft and third-party companies. It do have the ready-made apps that is built by Microsoft itself and by some third-party companies. But all those applications are certified to run on Azure. So this is what Azure Marketplace meant by. So if you go to the portal and search with Marketplace, you can find this. Here you have a lot of products. So from the Marketplace, if you want to create some Red Hat Enterprise Linux machine for Microsoft Azure, you can come here to the Marketplace and you can click on Create. So it gives you all the OS versions here. So I just go with the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 10.0. I click on that and I want to create a virtual machine with Red Hat. It is just loading it. So that has taken me to the create virtual machine page. You can give the virtual machine name, region, and how you create a virtual machine in Azure in the same way. You can, from the marketplace, you can select the Red Hat image and you can create it. So Azure Marketplace is like a big online shop inside Azure. It has ready-made apps, services, and solution to built by Microsoft and other third-party companies. So this is what meant by Azure Marketplace. You can create, you can purchase the products from the Azure Marketplace and utilize it in Azure. That's it. So we move on to the next point, which is nothing but Azure Advisor. Azure Advisor is a free service built into Azure that provides recommendation on high availability, security, performance, operation excellence, and cost. Advisor analyze your deployed services and suggest way to improve your environment across those areas. So if you come to Azure portal, you can search for the Azure Advisor. So this is the Advisor. What does Azure Advisor do? When you open Azure Advisor, it scans your current Azure setup and gives you actionable suggestion based on best practices. These are categorized into cost, security, performance, reliability, and operation excellence. So even if you open the Azure Advisor in the portal, you could see the advices related to the cost. Here the score is 100%, but still there is one recommendation. And security, you are following all of the security recommendation, but score is 9%. Reliability, then operation excellence, and performance. On these five criteria, Advisor is giving recommendation to us. When it comes to cost, suggestion to save money. Here I do have one recommendation related to the cost. So if I click on that, it is giving me one recommendation. Let's see that what is that particular recommendation. So it is giving me one recommendation. Impact is medium and the description is given here. Review disks that are not attached to a VM and evaluate if you still need the disk. So let me just click on the description. So this particular disk is not attached to any VM. I can delete this disk and save cost. So it is giving me a recommendation to save the cost. Actually, I have missed to delete this. So this is one recommendation. Now let's go back to the advisor. This is the recommendation related to the cost. Now let's see the recommendation related to the security. There is no recommendation related to security as of now. Then related to the liability, it has given 4 recommendation related to the liability. Create Azure Services Health Alert. Use NAT gateway for outbound connectivity. So it is giving some recommendation related to the liability. Then for the operation excellence, there is no recommendation. Performance, no recommendation. So it is giving recommendation on 5 areas: cost, security, reliability, operation excellence, and performance. Cost will be very helpful for us. It is good to check your recommendation advisor recommendation related to the cost. Say in a simple language, Azure Advisor is like your personal cloud consultant. It is something like your personal cloud consultant. It checks your environment and gives suggestion to make more cost effective, secure and reliable environment. For example, if you have a virtual machine running 24/7 but rarely used, Azure Advisor will recommend shutting it down and resizing it to save money. Alright, so that is all about Azure Advisor. Let's move on. Now we move on to dashboard. In the Microsoft Azure page, under home you could see dashboard, and this is the default dashboard. So what is this dashboard? How it helps us in Azure? So in the documentation it is mentioned a dashboard is a customizable collection of user interface tiles displayed on Azure portal. You can add, remove position of tiles to create exact view you want, then save that view as dashboard. So let's make it simple. What is this Azure dashboard? It's a customizable interactive panel in Azure portal where you can view and monitor your Azure resources in one place. Or in other words, we can say Azure dashboard help you to keep an eye on what matters most. For example, if you give more importance to the cost, you can create your own dashboard and pin the important things like virtual machine cost and all. You can add it there and you can monitor it in one place. Why use dashboards? See important metrics at a glance, customize layout, pin your frequently used resources, share dashboard with your team, help in monitoring and quick decision making. And here you can create dashboard, you can edit it, you can share with your export it and share with your teammates, and you can so you do all these actions. You can clone it, so you can do all these actions, but the limitation is that it whatever you can create it, it depends upon the access you have. In this Microsoft account, I do have a limited access. So I will not be able to create a dashboard related to the cost. If you click on create, you can customize the dashboard as you want it. You can click on custom, and if you are focusing on cost, you can search for cost here and paste it here. In one shot, in one place, you can in dashboard itself you can view the cost of this month and all that details. You can customize it. Here I just add a resource group. The tile space you can arrange it. Then if you have to keep all resources, you can add all resources or some particular virtual machine. So accordingly, how you want it, what you want to monitor in your dashboard, that you can add it and you can save that. Oh, and I have given the name as my dashboard 5, and you can see different dashboard. I have created so many dashboards: dashboard 2, 3, 4 and 5. You can give names here, like instead of giving dashboard 5, I go here and edit it. I give it like RG view or something. You can give some meaningful name and you can save it. This is my default dashboard. I'm going to delete my dashboard 4. So what I do, I select that, and here you have the option to delete it. So you can delete the dashboard. So that is gone. If you search here, you don't get my dashboard 4. And you have the option to clone it. What does it mean by clone? Cloning dashboard, create an instant copy called a clone of the dashboard name and open that copy in edit mode. Cloning is an easy way to create dashboard before sharing them. For example, my RG view, I want to share it with someone, I can clone it. So what happened, the same copy you can create it and you can share with your teammates. And even in the clone, if you want to make any changes, you can do the changes. You can add new tiles here and you can share that with your teammates. So that is what meant by cloning. So to conclude, dashboard is a customizable interactive panel in Azure portal where you can view and monitor your Azure resources in one place. It will help to you to keep an eye on what matters most. So that's it. We will conclude this video here and we will meet in the other video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.